Today's topic, 7 ways to attract a specific person. Do you have a specific person in mind who you want to attract? Are you in love with a specific person? Or maybe you are just interested in a specific person, but you want this person in your life. And because I don't want to say this person all the time, I actually want to record this episode from the perspective of a woman who wants to attract a man. Because most of my coaching clients and most of the people who come to me and ask me how they can attract a specific person are women. So in case you are a man listening to this, you just always have to change he into she. And if you are a woman listening to this, then you don't have to change anything. You just have to sit back, relax, and listen. And you have to realize something. You have to realize something very, very important that most people don't want to realize, and that can be very painful to realize, especially when you don't have it. And yes, I'm talking about self-love. Self-love is always the first step to a loving relationship, especially if you want to have the power to attract a specific person. Because if this person that you want to attract, if this man who you want to draw into your experience loves his life, loves himself, and is full of love, also love that he could give to you, but you then don't love yourself and you don't love your life, then you are not a vibrational match to him, and then you won't be able to manifest this relationship in your physical experience. And that's why it's so important that you embark on this journey towards self-love. And you might want to work with me on that. If you want, you can check out the second link in the description and find out more about Skype coaching with me. I've helped so many amazing deliberate creators to raise their vibration, to fall in love with themselves, and to then manifest their dreams. And I would be honored if you gave me the chance to also help you. But you can of course also do it alone. You can, for example, start with being kind to yourself, with making choices in your life that are no longer self-destructive, but that are actually good for you, good for your mental health, good for your physical health. And these choices can be very big. For example, no longer working in a job that is killing you inside, no longer working in a job that's sucking the soul out of you. But it can also be small choices, like instead of eating the hamburger, eating the avocado today and doing something for your body. And this can then lead you on this journey towards self-love. And one thing that I highly recommend that you do, which is a very, very quick exercise you can do in the morning, is to just look in the mirror and say, I love you, to the reflection that you see in the mirror. Just say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. And in the beginning, this might feel very, very weird, but after a while, when you do it over and over again, you will fall in love with yourself. And then you will be able to attract a loving relationship with the man that you want, especially if this man is in love with himself and with his life. And then you need to match the frequency of love. And one aspect of matching the frequency of love is to raise your vibration. And if you want to get access to an easy and fast and fun way how you can raise your vibration in just 10 minutes, then you can click on the link in the description and find out more about the Vibration Rocket program. And another thing you can do in case you say, hey Sebastian, I do not want to invest in your Vibration Rocket program, which makes me of course very sad, but hey, it's up to you. Then you can also go into heart coherence. And all you have to do is to just lay down and to just feel into your heart. Feel into your heart, and while you breathe, direct your energy towards your heart until you feel this connection to your heart. And then be grateful. Be grateful for the love that you experience. Be grateful for the love that you have in your life. And maybe you say right now, yes, Sebastian, but nobody loves me. First of all, I highly doubt that. There's always somebody who loves you. No matter if it's one of your parents, if it's a friend, or if it's a dog, it doesn't matter. There is someone who loves you. And even if you think that nobody loves you, you can still love yourself, which brings me back to the first point. And that's why it's so important that you develop self-love, because you can in fact be grateful for the love that you experience through yourself. And as a deliberate creator, you have the power to create these emotions, to create this love deep inside of yourself. And then understand that every quality of the man of your dreams has a vibrational frequency. And yes, I really mean every quality. Every quality that this man has has a vibrational frequency. And that's also why, in case you are in a very negative mood, in case you are depressed, in case you are anxious, or if you are completely full of resentment and full of hate, you always attract the vibrational equivalent. Then you attract a man who's full of hate. You attract a man who hates himself, who hates women, who hates his life. And then you end up in a toxic, abusive relationship. But what if you change your vibration and you actually fall in love with life, with yourself, with the world, with your ability to create, with your ability as a deliberate creator? And then you have the power to attract the man you truly want. And we can even take this one step further. Every tiny quality has a vibrational frequency. If you, for example, eat unhealthy and you don't work out, but you want to attract a specific person who is totally into fitness, who goes to the gym 3 times a week, and who eats healthy, then you are not a vibrational match. That's why this old saying, like attracts like, is so true. Compatibility is the most important quality when it comes to finding and keeping a relationship. And no matter if it's a hobby, or if it's a belief, or if it's an idea of the future, everything has a vibrational match. And that's something that I experienced, and that's something that some of my Skype coaching clients experienced. First, I want to share a very personal example with you. I do not want to have children, and a couple of years ago, when I had no idea about deliberate creation, I always attracted women who wanted to eventually have children. And it was impossible for me to find a woman who doesn't want to have children. Nowadays that I'm in this vibrational frequency of love, of self-love, of I love my life, and of fully embracing myself, of loving myself and also loving my choices, now I'm a vibrational match to all these women who love themselves and who also don't want to have children. And since I embarked on this spiritual journey, it has become very easy for me to attract women into my life who do not want to have children. And the same is true for my Skype coaching clients with all kinds of different things. I mean, just recently I had a Skype coaching with an amazing woman who told me, Sebastian, I can't believe it. I've never been able to find a man who believes in the law of attraction. And now I had a date last week with a guy who believes in the law of attraction. And then I had this week another date with a guy who believes in the law of attraction. And I was like, yeah, well, that's what happens when you are a vibrational match to what you want. And one part of that, especially when you want to attract a specific person, is to be okay with what you want. And that's something that a lot of people are not. A lot of people feel guilty about what they want. Again, from my own life a couple of years ago, I thought something's wrong with me because I don't want to have children. But I realized that other people, and especially also a lot of women, also don't want to have children. And then I realized, hey, what I want is normal. And then there are other people who, for example, want to live in relationships that are not really conventional. Maybe they want to have multiple partners, or maybe they want to attract a specific person with a very big age gap. And then they doubt themselves. They feel guilty about their desires. And when you feel guilty about something, you introduce a lot of resistance. And then as a result of that, you won't be able to attract this specific person and the kind of relationship that you truly want. So let go of all this guilt, let go of all these negative emotions and embrace who you are and what you want. And then you will attract this specific person. And make a list of the qualities that you already have in common. And then in your manifestation process, when you visualize, you then focus on these qualities. And you focus on how good it feels to be in a relationship with somebody who has these qualities. And then you can also do something else, and that's something that I really love as a manifestation technique, and that's to write a letter to this person in which you say thank you for the wonderful relationship you are already experiencing. And no, you don't have to send him this letter. This is for you. Fill your heart with gratitude, fill your heart with joy, by writing a thank you letter to this person for the amazing relationship you experience with this person. And by doing that, you already experience the emotions that you would experience if you were already in a relationship with this guy. And now you are a vibrational match to this experience. Now you can tap into this parallel reality and then send loving thoughts to this person every day. Imagine holding him. Imagine being in a relationship with him. What would it feel like to be with him, to kiss him, to be intimate with him, to travel with him, to experience adventures with him? Think about him in a loving way, and you might be surprised at how fast he will contact you, at how fast he will call you, at how fast he will send you a text message, because people feel it when other people think of them in a loving way. And trust the universe when it comes to this specific person. If you follow the steps that I shared with you, you are doing everything you can in the physical realm. Now you have to trust the universe. If he's right for you, the universe will find a way to bring you together, because the universe always finds a way. And it might take some time. Maybe you both have to make other experiences before you are both ready for this relationship. But if you are a perfect match, and you continue to manifest this relationship, to manifest this specific person, then the chances are very, very high that the universe will bring you two together. And if you want to raise your vibration every day, which then increases your chances to manifest your dream relationship and to attract this specific person, then you can click on the link in the description and find out more about the Vibration Rocket program. And if you want to work with me as your manifestation coach and you want to manifest amazing things with my help, with my guidance, and with my support, then you can click on the second link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.